mean, it opens with like a fucking blowjob, so that'll get your attention.
I knew I was already on board, but yeah, it's like
Yeah.
once after he like is at the crossroads and he's yelling at the road and he's yelling at the rabbit or whatever, but like then he gets his dick sucked and as soon as he busts, it's like a barn falling into frame and smashing on the road, which I'm like, all right, I like that. Like,
yeah. Well, I love
that's 90s.
I love
that's
the
90s indie right there.
like so 90s, dude. So like, and it's so like it is. I mean, Gus Van Sant, he loves music of the time, and so he worked with the Red Hot Chili Peppers a lot and stuff. So it's like he feels like he's got a very music video,
yeah, he kind of does,
editing style and kind of surrealism. Like that's just what Gus Van Sant's done pretty much forever. Is like he does such a it's a weird like he's like David Lynch but a little more artsy. God, I don't know. That's not really fair to David Lynch as much, but it's like David Lynch is a little more punk rock, where he's a little more like new wave, he's a little new wavy, or even more like folk punky, or just like kind of like a little more like
He's a little more queer, I guess, right?
Vagabond,
like he's very much like that new queer cinema vibe that like comes around like
he likes the like people on the fringe, where like David Lynch likes to examine people high society but
hiding
he, like, tweaks
shit
them.
under the
he
surface.
tweaks them.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like David Lynch, like his human beings in his movies aren't real, just as much as like these human beings don't feel real. But they like he gives them more of like a documentary style.
Yeah,
times.
this is like
especially
people,
in this film.
It's like people who fell through the cracks, right? This is how this is.
Yeah,
it's like Lynch is showing the cracks in other people.
Right. But anyhow, I think that the characters. Speaking on the realism of the characters in this film, is the like John that he was working with, like his date at the beginning, getting the blowjob, and how he's just like he's like, can I get $10 more? And the guy is fighting for his life in that toilet, dude. I've never been like so intrigued and disgusted at the same time. Like I loved that characters. Dude, there's so many characters in this movie that are in it for 35 seconds, and I'm like, God, I want more. Like, give me more of this character. But also, I don't really need more because like I'm intrigued and they caught my eye, and I don't think I want to get to know them. But I'm just like, I loved that guy. How he's just like, don't cry at me or whatever. Like he's like,
I know, never came back. That's the slacker. That's the '90s shit though, where it's just like
that is.
You could take a side path and it doesn't really need to go anywhere, but it adds to like the atmosphere of the film, which is like when they're hanging out in the diner and the other like male prostitutes are like telling their stories and shit like that.
Oh, dude,